Hi, I'm John Pearce and welcome to the sunny south of England and a track called Golding Barn. We are literally in the heart of the South Downs, right down the bottom near Brighton. And we're here testing, as you can very well see, Ducati's first ever motocross bike, the Desmo 450 MX. First question to answer is obviously Enduro 21 is all about enduro, but this being a motocross bike, there's a big amount of noise about this bike, so it was a natural one when they said, do you want to come and ride it, for me to say, yeah, sure, of course I do. And you'll have spotted already, standing next to me is a fellow called David Knight, and luckily he's here on the same day. And this is just want to give you a brief impression of what it's like. There'll be a lot more details on Enduro 21 on the website, but David, what's the sort of first impression? My first impression is quite simple. It's typical Ducati, a really nice quality bike, and it's their first motocross bike, and it's quite a complete package, I would say.
They've hit the nail on the head.
Very good job first time out.
Expectations are. You think it's going to be pretty good because it's Ducati, it's quality bikes, aren't they? But there's always that what if, or there's always doubts. But I said probably half a lap into the first little stint we did, I was smiling ear to ear, and I thought it's good, it's a weapon. Smooth, powerful, chassis feels good on it. Like, I'm 6'3". And even for me, it's pretty roomy. It feels like a quality bike when you jump on it and ride it.
The components are all quality, aren't they? So the shower suspension, the
it's got a good
brakes.
Mix. It's got things that are worked on a KTM for years, and then it's got things that are Japanese that have worked on Japanese bikes. So they've really, it's really sort of made me smile really riding it, and it's not shocked me, but it has pleasantly surprised me even more than I anticipated.
It's a good way of putting it, and I think also you're sort of quickly into for me anyway, I felt confident. It sort of feels like a really agile and manageable bike. It's a good one to find the lines, and this track is incredibly dry.
It's like an enduro test, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
slick it was a good test of feeling confident in the front end, braking into turn, trying to hit the right line, all those kinds of things. And I definitely had this in this chassis, and the feel and the feedback. The other thing to say is it's got a very powerful engine, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not, like I've ridden Honda's Cowies the last year, Honda's Cowies, KTM's, and it's a good mix. It's like the Cowies are very smooth, lovely bike to ride, and this is very similar, but then this goes, it's got that extra RPM. It's fast. It's really fast. But I felt confident straight away on it, and I was messing around with buttons pretty early on with traction controls and all that, trying the different maps, and again, massive difference.
Me too.
The traction was like they had it set on the most traction, so when you turned it on, it was too much, but it was good because it was like you could whack the throttle open mid-turn on the side of the tyre, and it's not like a normal motocross traction control where it just makes it a bit softer and like a slow action throttle. It's cutting the motor. It's like like a road race bike. So it's fun. Some places I found I was jumping jumps way better when I had it on, because it was obviously driving and it was helping. And other jumps I found it better with it off, but it would have been good to do lap times. I always get straight into lap times and to see what was the quickest way, but it definitely works. Map 1 is a softer map, which every bike always tend to ride on a soft map. And on this, as soon as I put number 2 on, the faster map, it was ace. It was like really better to ride, and it just felt better in every way, so that was good as well.
Those maps, just for the record, those sort of maps and the traction control, you can adjust them to your preference using the app that Ducati has already developed. I think what else to say is, I mean, the obvious question is about enduro. So Ducati don't admit at all to the fact that there is an enduro bike coming. rumours say there is, but the basics of it all is that people will already be, if they're not already putting bigger tanks on it and an 18-inch front wheel, then rear wheel, then it'll be I'll be mightily surprised. So I think we said earlier on when we were talking around lunchtime that what this bike needs is an 18-inch rear wheel and some mooses, some mooses in it, and suddenly it would be
like
a real blast to ride.
Like I had a 450 Honda, did a lot with. I wouldn't want to ride a cross-country race on that. It was aggressive. It was, stalled quite easy. The Cowie's a good bike. Obviously, I won the cross-country series last year on that. This would fit right in.
Yeah,
it would definitely.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Yeah,
I never once near stalled it. I was going in third gear, tight corners, just chugging it on purpose, seeing if it would give it the old poof.
Yeah.
And it never did.
Yeah, I did a lap in fifth gear as well,
yeah.
just to try it, and the same thing, even in the tight corners.
Yeah, so it feels like it's got a bit of crank mass on it, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But when it goes, it's like, it does feel, one thing I really notice, it feels really light. Almost 350 lightish. And then one thing that it's the best ever is the gearbox, so I'm really finicky with gearboxes. Second to third gear is really close, and for me that's the best thing in the world.
Right.
And one of the other lads that does arena cross here, he was saying the same.
Yeah.
So that to me is worth everything.
Right. Okay.
You don't have to pull gearboxes apart when you buy a new bike.
Yeah.
So just little things like that. They really obviously had good people involved with developing it.
Yeah, I think that's quite clear from the start. It's a quality bike, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's definitely as good as anything else on the market, in my opinion. Straight if not better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's difficult to come on a.
They're all good. All the bikes are good.
Yeah.
And it depends on preference and stuff. But
yeah.
There's not one thing that I've thought I would change that.
No.
No.
Only,
obviously for me, suspension.
Yeah.
Stiffer and taller seat for me, but I even managed with that, which is probably the first time in 20 years I've ridden with a stock seat, and it was fine.
You've been fine, yeah.
So yeah, good.
Okay, cool. So thanks very much, and obviously check out Enduro 21 for some more details. Thanks, David.
Cheers.